all you hear is.
Ew.
No, that's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then the dog's just like.
Oh yeah.
Scream.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the Dead Mom Club.
Well, Mom dead.
It's super exclusive.
Yay.
All right. Dead Mom Club. I almost called this the wrong podcast. I almost called this the old podcast.
Fuck it, Odd Squad Pod.
Yeah, Odd Squad Pod in the house still, even though they're not.
And I'm also here.
Yeah, hey. What's good,
What's
gentlemen? How you
shit.
been? It's been for the audience, I don't know how long it's been, but for us it's been a
Well,
little
last
while.
night fucking sucked, bro. We tried to do this shit for like
Hell yeah.
the Patreon episode is the original Patreon episode was gonna be ass. I was just like,
Okay.
fuck
Yeah.
you, fuck your, all this shit. And I started off angry.
Yeah, he was like, just cut it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
35 minutes in, I was like, okay. We're
All right.
done.
Damn. All right.
Yep.
Well,
But,
that sucks.
It's all good.
Yeah.
That's why we had to get your pretty ass out here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that so much. Yeah.
Girls are back in town.
Girls are back in town. Girls are back in town. The funny girls.
Doing a comedy show.
Punch
on May
lines and
13th.
panty lines.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo!
At Benji's Cafe Skin.
Yeah. We still crashing that?
I'm thinking about going.
What is that?
May 13th. It's a Saturday.
Mother's Day weekend.
Mother's Day weekend?
Day after my mom's birthday.
Probably.
Oh,
gonna
we
be
should
working.
dead ass. That should have been a pod so we could just be depressed on Mother's Day.
Oh,
yeah,
there we go,
we
yeah.
didn't do a Mother's Day thing this year.
No, we
My
didn't.
fault, I guess.
It
And
hasn't
Ross's-
passed.
It was.
Yet.
Sure. Well, I guess it could come out late. I mean,
Yeah.
should this be the Mother's Day one?
Happy Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Mother's Day. Hey, I'm not here unless this is Mom.
Shit.
In which case, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you, and your mothers that
Hey,
are still
this
around.
is Carl. Leave a message or don't.
That's my
I don't
boss.
care.
That's my boss.
Can we use your
name.
pool?
None of this
She's
matters.
just tripping me out.
I really want to use your pool right now.
Dude, Master Shake is the best.
I've been thinking of something new.
That's pretty good, dude.
I want all of the chocolate milkshakes delivered to my doorstep.
Dude,
It
that's
kind of fell off there, but
no, that's dead ass something that they would do. That stupid or not, that's exactly how they operate.
I need it for my perpetual cocaine machine.
And then you got Frylock like, Carl, what are you doing, man? Come on, get back.
Frylock
Oh,
is
come on.
obviously
What the hell
black.
is
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
think
I mean,
the fries were supposed to be like dreads, like a
Oh.
just to look-
Sometimes.
Yeah,
they're
Dude,
also like arms at times.
yeah, yeah.
have y'all ever watched Apple and Onion?
No.
Oh, we got to do that one day.
What is apple and onion?
It's a British humor cartoon.
Does this predate the angry or was it the annoying orange?
No, this is current. Like it still
Oh,
runs.
shit.
Richard Ayuda, the guy from
Aoadi, I think is.
yeah, that
Yeah.
he voices one of the main characters. So it's very
Oh,
like
he's great.
quick-witted and shit.
Is
I
it
like him.
animated?
Yeah, yeah.
What does it look? What's the style? Is it as clean as Bluey?
It's
Bluey's lit, dude.
dude.
We watch Bluey all the time.
It's 2D, so it's
Yeah. 2D. So yeah.
It's like our kind of cartoon, not like CGI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Don Bluth. Shout out Don Bluth.
but the whole
Yeah.
the
I
whole the whole universe there is just food items, and they're like creatures, like the human race, but they're all food items.
You guys ever play that game Katamari?
I love
Damacy?
Katamari Damacy.
Or
I have it
whatever.
on my PS4 actually. It's
That shit's cool.
so lit. We should
You explain
maybe
it.
we should do that as a So you're like a little space guy, and the fucking god of space basically comes out and he's like, "Hey, you're kind of fucking lacking, little dude. So like,
Yeah.
roll some shit up for me and prove your worth." I
Yeah.
think you're a prince,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
You're
And
a
so like,
prince.
and so you
Prince
start
farming.
you start with like little like
Farming
telescopic things, and you're gradually just rolling up this ball called your Katamari, and it just gradually gets bigger and bigger, and you're rolling things like cows into it later on, and like cars and stuff, and then it's
Yeah.
like whole buildings and then like planets and stuff.
The
It's-
whole control of the game is you behind the ball and your orientation to push it.
yeah, you're just pushing.
And-
the
So it
ball
all
around.
kind of snowballs
Yeah.
into itself.
And you start out, like he said, with like beetles and fucking pennies and shit like that, and eventually you're
Beetles.
picking up cats and cars and houses, and it's
and
so
it gets,
cool.
It gets challenging because like you can't.
You have a time limit.
Yeah, you
which
have
I
time
hate,
limit.
but it's fun.
You can't stick anything to your Katamari that's like bigger than the Katamari, so it's like, and if you do, then it'll knock things off. So you'll have to go back and repick them up. Like,
Yeah,
it's challenging.
it's weird, but it's fun, and they have it on the Switch.
And it has
it's worth it.
It has one of the best fucking soundtracks ever.
Especially if you're. Oh yeah.
It's so fucking great.
This is like the first time you two have ever just truly had your moment
Nerded
while
out.
I've just sat here.
Hell yeah.
I didn't have shit to do. I put the microphone down.
Believe it or not, if it sounds weird, my sister's the one who introduced me to it. Does that sound about right?
Yeah,
It's
that sounds
Asian.
about right.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like a. Where did
Oh,
it come
it's
from?
it's
Yeah.
Japan as fuck. It is
Yeah.
so fucking Japanese.
Check.
The like
It's-
god of the universe has like a big square nose, and he's got like a very like Spanish-looking human face, but his
Yeah.
skin is gray, and then for some reason his head is also a cylinder.
And he's fucking flat out disrespectful as fuck.
And he's packing. He's just got a
Yeah,
huge dick.
dude. For no reason, they keep showing his
It's
giant
just huge
bulge.
Who are we talking about again?
The
The-
god of the universe.
He
in
keeps
this
telling
game.
you what to do. The giant little
Oh.
Eric that tells you what to do.
Yeah, he's like your dad.
Yeah, he's like, come on, dude.
He's like the god of little Erics.
I told you to pick up some boogers. You barely picked up any boogers. Well, because they give you themed, like today
that's
we're going
right.
to try to
That's
do
right.
like
Your
food.
booger ball is seriously lacking here, bro.
That's what made me think about it, because you said food-based items or whatever, and it made me, for some reason, think about Katamari.
That's fucking awesome. I've been thinking a lot about Katamari. I've been
Hell
wanting
yeah.
to play it, and I just haven't because I don't know, I'm depressed or something.
Yeah, I feel you.
Dude, I haven't played it. Like, I haven't sat down and played a game in a long ass time.
Yeah, every time I sit down and try, I find myself like playing for like maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and I like gotta
Yeah, I
stop.
tried to start Stray, and I was playing it for like 45 minutes, and I was like, all right.
Play a game that you don't have to really pay attention to when you're fudded, and listen to some chill music, and it's a pretty good time.
Dude, Death Stranding. That's Death
I
Stranding.
want
right
to check
there.
that out. I've
I'll-
been playing
I'll
a bunch
lend
of
you my copy if you want
NHL
it.
23. That's all. What do you have it on?
PS4. That's
Hell
the only
yeah.
game it's on, so or only system.
Well, and I'll let you borrow Shin Godzilla, and then we'll trade back.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That works. I'd
Ross
rather-
said, dumbass.
I got the
Rather not.
Blu-ray with all the bullshit, so
Oh,
it's got
yeah.
all the. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I was trying to
Why did
explain it to him.
It's sweet commentary from Hideaki
Well, you haven't
Anno.
seen it, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you anything about it.
I've seen all the best Godzilla
Well,
clips in the movie.
You know that it's like, it's a lot of it is a commentary
Yeah.
on democracy, or what's the word?
Fukushima, really.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of like, because like I tried to watch
It's
it
the
with.
bureaucracy of
Yeah,
Japan.
the bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, behind closed doors, bitching about shit,
Yeah,
and it's just like you start laughing at it because you realize
Right.
it is a comedy
right, exactly.
with a horrific monster. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the scariest Godzilla.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
Corey, you can go.
yeah, you can go. home.
You can just leave.
Yeah, I'll I'll see you guys later.
Oh shit,
It's Corey's turn to quit the pod.
his turn. It's eventual.
Everybody's got to
We
turn
have to do
heel
like
once.
rotating quits.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's not a podcast if people aren't going and
It
coming.
is pretty like it is easier to see now like why bands break up, or fucking you hear about shit like all the huge fight breaking out, you know, and they're making like millions of dollars and doing all this shit,
Yeah, yeah.
and we like
182.
Yeah.
I've been riding their dick again. I'm sorry, I know you hate them, but I grew up with them.
something about the singing style.
I can't stand.
That fucking
Yeah.
that was one of Ross's all-time
Very
great
accurate.
lines from me.
It is accurate, but I just love them, man. It's just one of my guilty pleasure. Like every album, I can find something good about it, and like they just came back in full. And I was thinking like, I'm sure dollar signs had something to do with it, but Tom wasn't hurting for money. I think he was just like, dude, I want to fucking do this again. Like,
Yeah,
he missed his
He's
bros.
tired
Like,
of being a UFO cuck.
yeah, he still does that shit. I saw live footage of them playing at Coachella, and he was wearing a To the Stars shirt, which is like his brand.
That's sick as fuck.
take
I love
me to
He-
the stars.
You know, he really, I don't know what he knows, but it's not a joke, like, as far as the fact that he has, like, all this government clearance and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm convinced him and people like Jeremy Corbell are fucking government
Wait
plants.
a minute, what?
Possibly.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Tom DeLonge.
Yeah.
DeLonge.
He does UFO research
Yeah,
and
he's
like
like a UFO
he's
guy.
classified with like government and shit and knows all this stuff
Yeah, it's
and
like,
From Blink 182?
yeah, dead ass.
Get the fuck
And
out of
he
here.
owns a company called To the Stars Academy, and they like work with NASA and shit now, and
yeah.
that's what he's been doing, and because he has that band Angels and Airwaves, and they're like a space rocky band.
Doesn't he also
They're space
hang out-
rock?
Angels and Airwaves, yeah,
You said space rocky. Like
Yeah.
they're space rock? Is
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a cat?
That's
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
dude. You know there's
Dude.
a category for everything. Oh, you want to talk about something when you're fudded?
There's a lot of like
it's-
crossover between like stoner rock and like space rock. You know what I mean? Like,
It's Blink 182, Tom's vocals with the whiny stuff, but it's more like he's belting it out there, and the music is atmospheric, and there's like a lot of like droney sounds in the background and stuff. It's pretty wild.
I kind of feel that way about is it Third Eye Blind, the slow motion song.
Which one is that?
Oh man, he's like, Miss Jones taught me English, but I think I just killed her son.
I don't know if that's. I know Third Eye Blind, but I don't know if I know that one right off.
It's such a fucking dark, like, versus some of their other shit. It's so fucking dark.
What's it called?
Slow motion.
Okay.
I know you guys probably aren't too familiar with this artist, but there's this guy Devin Townsend. He's got a lot of like really spacey kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
One of my favorite albums from him is called Ziltoid the Omniscient, and it's about an alien from the fourth dimension whose goal is to find the universe's ultimate cup of coffee, and he comes here to find it. And it's like a rock opera, but it's just an album, and like he made like little promo materials. He made like a puppet for Ziltoid and stuff. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a sequel album and shit. It's cool.
Hell
Huh.
yeah.
Yeah, he used to have dreadlocks. I don't know if you have watched Metalocalypse, but there's a character on there, Pickles the drummer, and like his whole look is inspired by Devin Townsend because Devin Townsend rocked this thing called the skullet because he used to just have like a bunch of dreads, and then he went bald on top, and he rocked that look for a while, just dreads with bald on top.
Where did he get fame? Was it American Idol?
No, he was part of a band called Strapping Young Lad, and he used to tour a lot with Steve Vai, and that was kind of how he got notoriety. Steve Vai taught him
but
how
now
to
he
play
does
guitar.
music under Devin Townsend.
Yeah, exactly. He had Strapping Young Lad, and then he did like a bunch of stuff. It was like the Devin Townsend Band, and then the Devin Townsend Project, and now I think it's just called Devin Townsend. So, yeah,
Fapping young lad.
Fapping Young Lad. That sounds about right. I mean, it might as well be. He's got. There's a 15-minute song in one of his albums called "The Mighty Masturbator," and that
Oh,
one
yeah,
is
they-
also very spacey. So
Oh, I bet.
Corey's like in a different world.
I'm
right now.
He's
because
very
I'm
spacey right now.
no, I'm like shout out to everybody
Spacey.
who listens for me, and I've had like no input at all in this episode.
Who listens for you?
I'm
a
a,
good number of people.
He's like, don't get me started.
He's doing all of our fucking
I know. I'm
promotion.
fucking
here.
with him. Fucking with him.
Fucking with you over here.
Hey, I'm just fucking with you over here.
Couple of paisanos.
Hey.
it's like a New York rapist.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm just
I've never
fucking
been
you
to-
over here.
I've never been to New York, but I talk like this all the time.
Yeah.
All the time, bro. I watch UFC on the daily. That's all it is
Oh,
UFC.
you sound like Chris DiStefano right now.
Straight
Straight up.
I don't know who that is
Yeah.
either. What
Very
the
fun
fuck?
comment.
I haven't listened to much of DiStefano, but
Look up for the listeners and for Corey and for Ross. Look up Chris DiStefano's 9/11 story on YouTube.
Oh hell yeah,
it's
dude.
so good.
Hell yeah.
So fucking funny. It's like what got him like touring and shit. Like, but he's funny as shit. New York guy, born and raised. Sounds just like what you were just doing.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
What a fucking G that man is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, New York. New York's kind of a fucking wacky place. I was just thinking about that. I've for some strange reason, I happen to follow some people from New York on TikTok, and they're like goblins.
Yeah.
New York people are like goblins.
I
They're
think-
so interesting.
I think the perspective that I never really thought about until I was a dad is like, I feel like I could probably do it. Like, I feel like I could probably live there and do the comics thing.
What
and-
the fuck would you want to
but-
live there though?
Well, because of comedy. Like, that's how Mark Norman blew up, was he lived in New Orleans and there was nowhere to do it.
But there are like so many other places that you can do comedy.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, it used to be like you either went to New York or you went to L.A.,
Yeah.
period.
I would rather go to LA than
And,
New
like,
York.
with kids, there's no way I would raise my kids in an apartment like that in New York City.
Oh, no.
Like, having to, like,
No.
they can't even go outside without feeling like somebody might attack
Stab
them.
you? Yeah,
yeah. So
And people don't even care. You
No.
get stabbed on the street and you're like bleeding out, and people are just
it's a
like,
numbers
oh, fuck,
game,
don't
dude.
bleed on me there.
If you think about it, like, how hard, like, statistically versus New York,
The fucking literal rat race.
to see somebody that is crazy, like,
It's better
just
than a liberal rat race. Am I right?
what?
I mean, that is that not what it is?
I'm fucking.
Yeah,
Dude,
AOC, you bitch.
I like AOC. You would.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking what's his name over there? Fucking goddamn, why am I blanking on his name? Who's that fucking governor over there?
Andrew Cuomo.
Cuomo, yeah. Cuomo, the fucking
Cuomo
mayor
the
of New
homo.
York. Yeah, Cuomo the homo.
This
He's
guy.
He's got pierced nipples.
No.
I like it when the bitches play with my nipples.
That's the thing. Look it up. He does have pierced nipples.
It's because I'm a hot dick savage.
Bro, I don't know about you. Do you guys like having your nipples played with?
No.
I don't like it at all.
No.
Who does?
No.
Like, how do women deal with that?
I think there's
It's
different,
different.
I think there's different stimulus down
Yeah,
there.
I tried to
think-
tell her.
I think
I
women.
mean, I tried to tell my wife. I was like,
I don't know if you knew this, but they're
They're-
wired differently than we are.
yeah. No, I mean that's part of the joke.
I mean, I know dudes that like having their nipples played with.
that's
which
what I'm
is kinda
saying.
weird,
Like,
but-
I
Who
can't.
the fuck? Hold on.
How do you know that?
Yeah. No. Who is it? I want to know who it
Very
is.
Open people. I have.
Dion.
That would be hilarious. I have no clue if it's him though. But yeah.
Deion Sanders.
No.
Dion.
Dion told me, he just told stories that weren't true at all.
Was he like a black dude that worked at
Yeah.
that place?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was a oddly specific
GameStop?
choice. Yeah, he worked at GameStop with us, and
Oddly specific, or just a good guess?
that was pretty specific. You knew that, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I've seen him. 'Cause
There
I
was-
knew Justin too.
Well, so Dion, he told me one day that he said that he had gone to Colorado for a senior skiing trip, and that he tried to snowboard and couldn't, and ended up falling down a mountain and going into the cabin, like falling into and breaking out all the glass in the cabin window or whatever. And then I called him on it because he tried to tell a similar story like a week later. Yeah.
Why does that fit?
Yeah.
Dagnabbit, Max, I done bursted through the cabin.
I love that one scream from late '90s to like early 2000s arena shooters where it was like. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
I do, but that's why I'm like, what the fuck?
Or like the sound bites from the very first Diablo, dude. It was like scarier than any of the imagery.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, it was like ah, 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 ah. You're like, damn, dude, I kind of hate it.
Walking around trying to find all those secret walls in Doom, like.
Hell yeah.
I grew up. I didn't get to play enough Doom, but I definitely played a whole fuck ton of Duke Nukem. So I was always saying shit as a toddler, like "Hail to the king, baby," and I'll rip off your head and shit down your neck.
That's what she was doing in that one video when you had your My Chemical Romance look going
Oh,
on.
fuck yeah, dude.
Nuke Dukem.
Hail to the whatever you said.
Kale to the hang.
Kale to the hing.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So you missed a
Slavenged Evanfold.
Yeah. I've seen them live a couple times.
Ross always like when he does that shit, he looks at me for approval.
Did I do it right?
No, I know I
He's-
did it right, motherfucker.
No,
I
I'm
did it
talking
right.
about when you said "buck my saws" last week. And that shit fucking you were like "buck my saws," and then you went yeah, and like when you did that shit, I fucking lost.
And I was
it.
over there like, Shorty's like, I didn't hear what Justin said there. Like, you didn't hear anything I said. Damn.
Bro, you missed a lot, man. Not a lot, but you you missed some funny shit that happened at the show in Ozark. So, for example, this is gonna be a blah, but so Carmen, like, you know, Justin had told the story to everybody about Carmen getting up on stage first time he saw her and saying, "Hey, I'm going to read some jokes off the internet," and like, you know, that was her
Right.
bit. So when she got there, we were like a couple of toots in, you know, and like she walks outside and she's like, "My fucking internet won't work out here," and we all just went. Oh God,
Yeah.
it was good.
God, that's fucking great.
It was,
Holy shit.
yeah, yeah.
Floss, sniff, left, left.
Sprinkle's killed.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, Sprinkle.
Does he call himself Johnny Sprinkle because he shares a name with a comic book writer?
Damn, you were close. Not well.
I mean, partly.
No.
Yeah, Alan Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He wrote The Watchmen.
Yeah.
I
Swamp Thing.
thought I'm talking about where Johnny Sprinkle,
Wait, that was Neil
the name
Gaiman.
came from.
Yeah, no. He doesn't want to go by his real name because it's too close. Even on he does go by his real name on IMDb, but he has like a
What do you say? It was like
X1X.
14th or whatever.
19th. I was like, boy, you ain't the 19th. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Johnny Sprinkle's the 19th.
I'm the 19th Sprinkle. No.
The very first sprinkle was just like.
What the fuck?
I was trying to do
primordial.
caveman.
Yeah.
Johnny Sprinkle.
They're probably like,
Welcome to Chuckles.
the first sprinkle.
Sounds like a fucked up documentary. The first Sprinkle. It's really quite fascinating.
It's just the true crime doc on the Schindler.
Yeah.
From Abe to Schindler.
That sounds like a director. The next movie, From Abe to Schindler.
Abe de Schindler, that's so fucking good. Abraham de Schindler was born on August 15th, 1976. He saw the Ray Harryhausen film Jason and the Argonauts, and it would go on to inspire a long film career for him.
Jason and the
Hell
Argonauts,
yeah.
is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of
Word?
the stop motion skeletons.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it had the big metal guy that just fucks their shit up. He's
It
like
was on Mars, right? Or whatever, or some other planet surface that they were doing it on.
that would be cool as hell. I don't know if it takes place on another planet.
I got a point. I've got this visual in my head now, and I can't get it out.
What's that?
Justin farted in one of these microphones, like fucking 3 weeks ago, and we're all sitting here going,
Yeah. You want to know what's funnier? I know which one it was.
Was it this one?
No.
It was mine.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I gave it to Sprinkle on accident. I was like, here, this one sounds better.
Oh, thank goodness. I was sweating here for a second. Maybe lesson learned. I won't rest the mic on my fucking shit anymore.
Oh, no, you're all right.
No, I couldn't stop thinking about the
I was like,
fucking.
well, I got protective layers. Got the underwear and the outerwear.
the
Like
pop filter.
the flop filter. That fart don't stand no chance.
The sop filter.
Sopping it up. Oh.
Let me filter your sop. Damn, it sounded like you were about to spit some bars just then, Ross, when you did that.
Really, really Ross, I'm flawless. And tallest.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh.
That was good. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, what do you guys think? Patreon, Rawhead Rex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey.
I'm afraid that shit's gonna suck, and I'm just gonna be miserable the whole time. And
No,
I'm just
it
gonna be
sucks
like,
in a fun way.
We'll shit on it the whole time.
Yeah. It'll be like the Power Rangers thing, where it really sucked, but we had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
hey man, take it easy, all right?
She done spun that little Eric around.
No, there was at one point when we were watching that all three of us, there was like 2 minutes, we didn't say a fucking thing.
Yeah.
We all were just like really into it.
We were engaged.
Yeah, and then we like
What,
went
2
back
minutes?
to shitting on it. Like it was like
I
in
think
the
it was when they were doing the machines and
When they
everything.
finally had the Zords
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
and our fucking child brains were fucking engaged, like, they
Yeah.
did it. That's the thing I
Where
played with.
everything is about this movie I said before, I don't even care about anymore.
Yeah.
How do you think a fudded person reacted to that movie?
Oh my God! They finally brought out the Megazord. Yes. This is what I was waiting for the whole movie.
That sounds like a sexy Elmer Fudd, boy.
I wonder what John Cena's doing right now. I'm sorry. I wonder what John Cena thought about this movie. Why didn't they get him in this movie? He's the best actor.
John Cena, I love John Cena.
Shout out Shane Gillis.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's a Shane Gillis bit?
Yeah, I remember when he says,
I remember.
it's like the angel of death for those dudes.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our next segment. Justin, remind us of something that Shane Gillis said.
I just did.
And that was the segment.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So, Ross, what you got going on?
Not a whole lot, man. I'm just trying to transition.
Ooh.
Transition, yeah.
Hello.
Not my sex. I'm trying
Oh man, people aren't gonna hear the update from Binya's Polyblog.
No,
unless
that
they
was on
join
the white-
Patreon.
to. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go subscribe to the fucking Patreon. It's 3 cents a day.
I'm sorry. Who's Polyblog?
Binya's Polyblog.
What in the fuck is that?
Bro, you were here when it debuted. When we were talking about Gullah Island, Binya Polywog, and then Justin said,
Flory.
Wait, was Binya Polywog? Was that the
The yellow thing,
right?
and so
Okay.
Justin said Binya's Polyblog,
Oh,
and then did a whole fucking episode.
yeah.
oh man.
Hello.
Yeah.
Today.
That was like the. That anyway.
Hell yeah.
Bro,
Sorry.
is that your foot or is it a mouse in here, bro?
That's me. That's
Oh.
entirely me. I'm having an existential crisis because I am failing to half remember Binya Polywog.
It's fine.
Well,
Polyblog.
you didn't know. In your defense, you didn't know who Binya Polywog was before then. So
Yeah, we had to show
Hindi
you a
Bindi
picture.
Snoop Dogg.
flood.
What?
Did I just say something racist on accident? I said Hindi Bindi Snoop Dogg.
What is Hindi Bindi?
Well-
Hindi Bindi.
Well, if I'm not mistaken,
Hindi Bindi Bindi Hindi
Yeah, it's
Bindi.
not Ross's racist analogy.
I think Hindu,
Yeah.
right? Bindi. That's the head jewel thing.
Hindi
Hinduism.
Bindi Polyblog.
Bro, speaking of Hindi Bindi, I got cornered in the office by the owner of Jake's Bar the other day. And he
Listen here, my friend. Your podcast was not funny.
he was
I do not like the way you represent my business.
Juck fakes, Juck you.
Juck fakes, yuck foo.
Let me tell you something, Corey. You fuck with me, I will fuck with you, my friend.
It was like Indy and Donald Trump.
only pay $6 when he should have paid like $20.
I cannot
I
believe
paid
that
your
you.
tab, bro.
I cannot believe that you tried to pay me in bananas. What is wrong with you? How could you do this?
Now you sound like fucking Hindu Mr. Krabs.
Where is me money, me boy?
He would only pay somebody in bananas if he knew for a fact he couldn't get them for he couldn't sell them for a little more somewhere else.
True.
Yeah. So anyway, he cornered.
Goodness gracious, SpongeBob! I'm stuck with all these bananas. I have no clue what to do with them.
Me boy.
You've got to help me get rid of them, me boy.
Oh, they're turning brown.
Ew.
Goodness gracious, they're spoiling. They'll ruin the patties.
It's even worse than my avocado adventure. All right.
What the fuck is going on, dude? Like, I am lost in the sauce.
That was
I mean, I get it.
yeah.
You'll get it later. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Ugh.
Because every little thing
It's
describes
gonna-
my dick.
Oh.
Reminds me of her. According to every internet meme ever.
Yeah.
There's always some little Eric that everything reminds me of her. Shut the fuck up, you dork.
It
You
is
go
just like
jump off
some
a
vague fucking
short
picture.
pier.
It's like a fucking little pair of like swim floaties or something, and it's like everything makes me think of you.
Yeah.
Like shit that don't even make sense.
Sometimes it's like they're like I'll give them points for it like not being sexual, but then like it being about like something else, like about somebody wanting child support or something, and then they'll pull like everything reminds me of her. Like
that's clever.
That's look kind of funny, but
That's-
otherwise I'm like fuck you. I don't like those like Facebook comment cliches. They get old. What are some more? Can y'all think of any?
Anytime someone comments this
Oh yeah.
on a post.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's
Oh man, I'm guilty of doing
Yes.
that shit.
Me too.
I do that shit on
too.
Reddit.
It
a
is
lot.
cringe though.
Well, I'm not gonna say I've never done it, but it's been a while. Like it takes you a while to realize, like, okay, everybody's doing this shit.
when people say I did a thing today,
Yeah, how is he like doing it perfectly? Like,
that's
Come
got to
on.
go out the window.
yeah, that's gotta go. It's no good.
Yeah, Jesse Bell with all your fucking old lady posts. I did a thing today.
Whenever
I did a.
when you're celebrating,
Oh no!
Hold on, Ross. I gotta break some news to
hold
you.
on. No, we gotta take a break. Right?
yeah,
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 take a
all right.
break.
Hey, big boy. Are you getting tired of listening to
Pussy-ass comedy that doesn't go far enough. Join the
Dead Mom Club.
Patreon for as little as $1 to get access to podcasts, sick comedy, and gay hot dog recipes. But wait, there's more. Weekly free episodes on Spotify and YouTube. Bonus episodes drop on Patreon. Patreon early access. Patreon.
Visit patreon.com/deadmomclub.
All right, boys. So,
Yeah.
do you want to do a sauce it or toss it segment?
Of course.
Toss it or toss it.
All right.
Do you have something in mind already? Or?
No, throw-
Oh, okay.
I'm saucing it. Remember?
Corey,
Who makes the best potato salad?
Who makes the best?
a company or
Ooh.
a person?
You know what?
Just potato salad in general will be the toss it or toss it.
Okay, it's toss it for potato salad. I'm more of a macaroni salad guy, to be honest.
Ew,
with you.
you fucking freak.
Cold or hot? Cold.
Cold. Yeah.
Blech.
I
Yeah.
like that.
But it's got to have, like, I'm spoiled. I like macaroni salad when it's got the cheese cubes in it. That's the fucking.
Mm.
That's the hot ticket right there.
I don't know shit about that.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
Dude, bro, that sun. Don't
Yeah, you
fucking chill out.
You
dude.
feeling it?
Dude, my
Doing the same thing last night.
yeah, I kept trying to block
Yeah.
the sun with my big ass head.
I should have brought my sunglasses, but we're inside.
Dumbass.
What's another thing to sauce or toss? The sun, toss it.
Get rid of that shit. Fuck, man. Have you watched any of the Mighty Ducks or anything like that?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
I still got to go through and do those again. Skin.
Against skin.
Hell yeah,
And against skin.
bro. We're so close to being able to watch Mario.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Somebody leaked that shit on Twitter.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, they did.
I'm looking.
And I wonder if that was a cam or if that was a true rip.
I think it was a true rip. if
Yeah.
I'm
There's a
not
low
mistaken.
quality rip online already. I don't.
I act like I'm not gonna buy that movie anyway.
Of course.
It'll be on Peacock in like a month.
I might
So-
actually pay to go see that in theaters. I haven't been to a theater since the Sonic the Hedgehog movie the first one.
Yeah.
So like,
hell yeah.
yeah. And before that, it was Rise of Skywalker. So not the best couple. Like Sonic was fun to see in the theater, but it's not like that's you gotta see it in the theater. Movie.
I was expecting you to be like, I haven't been in theater since I shot that one up in Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck Batman.
Yeah, Batman kind of fucking sucks. People,
I got in so much trouble
Batman
with
does
my.
suck.
Fuck you!
He does. I'm gonna be a contrarian.
Hold on. Let me get this one bit out. So, I got cussed out by my uncle because when that shooting happened and The Dark Knight Rises was trending, I was like, oh, I guess everybody's talking about it because The Dark Knight Rises is a great movie. So I was like, since everyone's talking about hashtag The Dark Knight Rises, my balls itch. And like, my uncle saw that and he was like, wow, real mature. And he called me thinking I was making school
mass shootings.
making light of mass shootings. Jesus Christ. Yeah. You know what's really funny is for whatever reason people really thought, I guess it was the fashion sense, but people really thought I was going to shoot up the school. It was almost like it was almost like they were goading me into it, like they wanted me to do it.
That's so they could be like, everybody knew he was
right.
going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly. But I
being told y'all he was going to do that shit.
But I proved those motherfuckers wrong.
That's right.
Well, so far.
So
How many
far.
times did you have to physically restrain yourself?
Not
I'm
many.
just fucking with you, dude.
Not many. There were a couple instances where I did have to like fight in high school.
That's why you
and
moved
stuff.
here from high school. You're on the run. Not from high school. God damn it.
Snuff.
That's why you moved here from California, because you're on the run.
I mean,
for,
Oh, sauce it or toss it?
for shooting up a school.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
toss it.
I want to sauce it just to shit on them.
I'll sauce it just because
I
their
hate 'em,
drummer played the voice of Donnie on Wild Thornberries.
Oh, that's funny.
And he was like,
I didn't know Will Ferrell was in the Wild Thornberries.
So the thing is,
Okay.
fuck the Red Hot Chili Peppers because fuck Anthony Kiedis.
Mhm.
I've already made my love of Mr. Bungle and their
Do you
incredible
fuck with
music.
the Mars Volta?
Yeah, I love the Mars
So
Volta.
you know, Flea was on the first two albums.
That's
so
that's
I
okay
fuck
with me.
Flea,
That's okay
but
with me.
like their music is just so like flap flatum Scooby Dooby Latum.
Oh yeah.
Up to California.
Everything is California.
Yes.
Nothing else is California. And I'm a fucking drug addict, it's true.
Fuck
Bro,
yeah,
we're going to
dude.
take
I
over that
shoot
fucking
up
open
all
mic
the
when we
drugs
do this
in
shit
the
together.
Yeah.
We're going to take over the fucking open mic.
We should go to Laughing Skull, and instead of submitting his comics, we just do it as Dead Mom Club, and then we go out there together.
And we do like a
And we fucking
a Red
bomb.
Hot Chili Peppers parody band.
Yeah.
we just start off and we're looking like we're doing a TED talk, and I'm like talking to the crowd, and I'm like, first question,
Opening and closing your hands.
is your mom dead? And then it's like you just hear like second question, what percentage
what
of
the fuck is up?
what percentage
That's
of
the
you is
second
gay?
question. And then it just goes like,
Oh, that could be a bit for like the future. We're like,
question, how gay are you?
yeah, well, like, yeah. That's first question is your mom dead? Second question would be what percentage of you is gay? And then third question is what the fuck is up?
I was pretty proud of that music. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
That
dude, it was
fun as
perfect.
hell.
It was perfect. I don't know why, but the like very end was like,
Hell yeah. I got a feel for it. I'm not the best guitarist, but I mean, you know.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
have to be to do that shit. What
did
I
you do that on your guitar? You just
I
fucking
did all
like,
of it. Yeah.
oh, that's fucking
the drums,
sick, dude.
The drums are AI, but I did the bass and guitar.
That's excellent.
I just went doogle 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 doogle.
Yeah.
And then the guitar, I just started going. Whoop.
Dude,
had
I
that-
want to spit bars on the fucking Dead Mom Club intro one night.
Dude, we need to make a Dead Mom Club album.
We were thinking about doing a collaborative effort to bring forth my jingle of Michelob Ultra to the
Michelob Ultra.
give us a minute. Michelob Ultra, give us a minute.
I like it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Good
We're gonna
stuff.
turn it into a thing.
They're either gonna give us some money or they're gonna give us some money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
No.
true.
Yeah. At some point, they're gonna have to do it.
Whether you a raw dog or a gay hot dog, welcome to the pod. It's the Dead Mom Club.
It's an odd squad.
Formerly Odd Squad.
That shit was taken by PBS.
Ross
the
left.
best.
Ross left so he could join the jihad squad.
Allahu Akbar.
Odd squad.
Odd Squad. Allahu Akbar.
Where's the
That's
snack
what
bar?
Aloha Snack Bar.
It's like the fucking name of the pod is just an animate object, and like it fucking pops in wearing a
What does?
bomb vest.
There's the new image for the Dead Mom Club is just like an arid desert.
All of a sudden, we start blowing up in Afghanistan. Hey, blowing up.
We just made headlines. They're probably going to get canceled in Afghanistan for that racist shit. They're like, ooh, he said Ahmad is fucking the goat.
Goat fuckers.
Folk
Habibi.
guckers.
Habibi, don't you understand? That is incredibly racist.
Habibi is like, I love you.
Actually, I used to work with.
It's like
No.
yeah, Habibi. That's what they call you. They call you like friend. They
Bro.
address you like that.
I used to work with a little Eric at Brinks when I was at Brinks, and he was in the Navy and I think the Army both for like a total of 23 years, and he was telling me some crazy shit, dude.
Like what?
First of all, like he was not a shit talker. He was a very business-like Asian guy
Okay.
named Dwayne. He was a cool dude.
Like a Nintendo businessman.
Yeah, like he looked like a me character or whatever. He was just very like. But no, he's
Second
a good dude.
time Justice made that reference on this pod.
Oh really?
It's so applicable.
Yeah, you said
But,
your girlfriend looks okay. Or not girlfriend. Anyway, go ahead.
But he would tell me that that they would legit fuck goats. Like it's not a stereotype. He's like they just did it. Like they would, and he's like they would fuck other things too. Like just anything that they could, they would just fuck it.
Was
Right.
it you that sent that thing to the group chat that was like the Snow White was coming to talk to the farm animals, and the guy was like, "Oh no, they cannot talk. They're simply animals." And then they start talking to Snow White, and he's like, the goat lies."
Oh yeah. The goat lies. The goat lies. He just said they can't talk. Yeah. At first, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Now I got it. Yeah, that was a funny ass meme.
That was a good little comic.
But dude, he was. I mean, I don't know if he had PTSD, but he was just so calm. He would just be like, "Saw a dude's dick get blown off, landed on my windshield." Yeah,
Dude,
dude
holy
stepped
fuck.
on a landmine and his whole sack and balls landed on his fucking
Shout out
windshield.
Shorty Dangerously.
Oh god, he still got his shit. Oh, speaking of that, me and oh no, what the fuck was that? Oh no. Corey just got broken.
I did.
That sent him
Oh,
fucking
is that the
flying.
R2D2 sound? That's been this whole time trying to figure out, like, what was that? That's so good. How can they make you feel so strongly for R2D2? And
Because he's cute, and he fucking
He
turns
is.
like a little bird.
Boy, you was
I like
sassy with
C-3PO
that.
He's
too.
like a little
but
toddler.
nobody else did.
Ross said he's cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's adorable. He's like a little
Fucking cute.
He's a little
I
puppy
don't know.
dog.
And then they tried to do that BB-8 shit, and I was like, get the fuck out of here.
No, BB-8's fine because he's for the little kids now. He's for the little kids now.
It's a ball they can kick.
Yeah, it's a ball they can kick. They can have a little remote control.
I get it.
BB-8.
I don't have a problem with BB-8, but it was cool how they brought R2 back, but they botched most of that trilogy. Let's be real.
You know what's weird is that they remember on Doug the Disney one they modeled the school after BB, the character from Doug. You're nodding. You don't know what I'm talking about.
BB or Phoebe?
BB.
BB. Oh yeah. She had the ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
she was like purple. Or
so the lunchroom was where BB ate.
Oh. I thought it was some other shit. Like I heard that it was because fucking J.J. Abrams
Yeah, give it to me.
really liked the Beastie Boys, and they had like 8 albums, so that's why it's
Giggity.
called BB-8.
Oh.
Fucking Finn's name is FN2187 because it's Finna 187. He's finna murder.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
They did him wrong, man.
They really
his,
did.
His story should have been the best in that whole trilogy.
They were like,
the way they started it with him, and I was like, look.
and then
Lawyer.
Kathleen Kennedy was like, oh, Chinese audiences really don't like black people. We can't.
Is that dude? I never even thought about that. But the Chinese market, I talked about this once before. It does influence what they do with American films.
Yeah.
All the time, and fuck that shit.
I don't know if this
And
is
fuck
real,
China.
but I saw what was supposed to be like the Chinese
Chuck Fina.
the Chinese poster for Black Panther, and then his face covered with the mask.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Meanwhile, all the American posters is Chadwick Boseman's beautiful face like proudly on display.
Was it a mask like a COVID mask, or was it?
No, it was the Black Panther mask, you know. but
Okay.
that would be funny as hell though. It's like a COVID mask.
Yeah, that's what. It's still Chadwick Boseman, but just with a COVID
Right,
mask on.
It's like that's the whole reason they created COVID, so they could put that mask on his poster.
That's just enough. That's still just enough to throw Chinese people off.
You like that shit?
Yes.
Too many black films coming out. We gotta create something to make the mask be up. It has to take it from here, Ross. God damn it.
He's
I don't know
saying
that I could do this one.
he's saying that
Now
they,
there are two of them.
they
He died. They still make another one.
Black Panther 3? What is this? Where is our third Doctor Strange movie?
Justin just spit on his mixer.
Where's Shang-Chi
I'm turning it back
2?
in, and I'm keeping all the cables.
Fuck
that
you,
shit.
Amazon.
Fuck you. Yeah, this new one's lit, dude. I'm excited.
We still ain't recovered.
Legit, where is Shang-Chi 2? I wanna fuck.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, that movie kicked ass.
I've never seen that.
It was good.
No, yeah, it really was good. It
I
was
was like,
very,
yo, is that a Mortal Kombat villain?
It kind of was. It was like a Mortal Kombat movie. It
Yeah.
was kind of
Who
sick.
am I thinking of, though?
You're thinking of Shang Tsung.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Your soul is mine.
Dude, I can't. I told y'all I can't do them games no more now. If I could find like
Justin,
Old school
gore is too much for you to
I
handle.
think it is, dude. I'm a big puss. If I lived alone, I wouldn't give. I'd probably have the newest one right now. I'd be tearing that shit up, but like, it just ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Kids.
Pretty soon the
'Cause then
fatalities
they'll
are
try
gonna be
play
like.
it and
Pretty
I
soon the
don't
fatalities are
suck
gonna be
their
like
dick
Goro. Yeah, Goro's gonna be
all
like
the way off.
Goro's gonna be ripping like someone's brain out through their pussy.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. And then using like his arms to just beat the fucking shit out of her face until it's just like a pulp.
Right, like just a messy pulp.
That is literally where they're going with that shit.
I don't
Yeah.
like the mechanics. Like with Mario games, they've kept the same physics in them.
You know what?
And then like the new Mortal Kombat's, the physics are a lot more
Fighting
complicated.
games
Change.
piss me
They get
off in
floatier and
general. I'm not
floatier.
gonna lie.
Here's what I want. I want them to do a Mortal Kombat where throughout the fight you can be dismembered and like you fucking lose.
Dude, I thought
like,
that I
yeah.
felt the same way about like Call of Duty games.
Yeah,
like how
Call of
you could
Duty
just
games
fuck
should've
up
dismembered.
buildings and shit, and then wait for like a whole team to spawn there, and you just like blow the rest of the.
That's Battlefront. I mean Battlefield. Those are kind of like that.
Oh,
Oh, that's neat. So you can lose efficiency in your arm if you get shot there.
No, I'm talking about like
the buildings collapse.
the environment destruction and shit.
that
no,
stuff's kind of
not
cool.
like not like I'm limping or I'm crawling. Well, Call of Duty does have Last Stand or whatever.
That's
That's kind of you're laying on the ground and you get a few more shots off.
Yeah,
Giggity.
yeah, but it's not like you get your arm blown off and you got to do the whole rest of the game without an arm.
That's
You know
what
I
them.
mean?
That's what them zombie little lyrics did on Nazi zombies on World at War. You shot a
Yeah.
hand off. That bitch was just.
Zazi Nambies. Zazi Nambies.
Fotsy Nambies. I don't know where I was getting Fotsy from. Fotsy Nambies.
Hey.
Fotsy Nambies sounds like some kind of fucking thinks it's clever British sitcom.
Let's all right, sauce it or toss it. Sauce it or toss
What the fuck, Ross? Bro, why is that shit so real?
What is that shit? Me whining? Or a baby?
It's a baby
The
cry.
baby cried, you
yeah.
dumbass.
The one where we all cry like babies.
This is hilarious. Sauce it or toss it Mega Man series.
fuck.
You know what? Sauce it. I haven't played much of them, but I played a couple.
Have you played like the old ones, like 2 and 3?
No, I played like Mega Man X.
Oh man.
And I played like the shitty port that they put on like Newgrounds or Albino Black Sheep or some shit
Dude,
like
you
that.
need to get a Raspberry Pi.
A Raspberry Pi.
Adam
What
got
the
one of
fuck
the.
is
Hold on.
that?
Adam got one of them gimmicks that it's like the Steam, but it's
Steam
the,
Deck.
Yeah, he got one of those.
Raspberry Pi. They sell them. They sell them. That's what they're called.
He sent me
PI.
a picture of this game right here.
Let me see.
Well,
Hold on.
so do you have to play as all of the anime girls and fuck Hitler, or? Oh shit! That's just on the Steam page. Fuck. For the audience who can't see at home, it's an
yeah.
anime girl she's I guess presumably titty fucking Hitler. You can't see the face. It's a POV shot.
That's great.
And she has a little Japanese headband on. I guess it's to signify the alliance between Japan and Germany in World War II. There's some BDSM where Hitler is anal fucking an anime girl.
Ooh.
He's got a ball gag in, so
Shout out Jesse Bell.
he's also got what appears to be a whip in his ass.
Oh.
In his ass! Like some kind of little Eric.
Hold on, don't be scrolling too much now.
Okay. What's from Adam? What are you guys sending each other dick pics?
No, I sent him a.
You sent
If
him
you would have
porn?
scrolled, it would have went to that right there. The
Book
Bookmobile.
Oh.
Bro, you really just said Book Mobile. Bro. The Bookmobile, cuz.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Hey man, that's the best phone service out there, low key though.
Hey,
Mobile.
Book Mobile.
You want my phone?
And it's not
Open
an
your
Obama
jacket.
phone either.
There's like 6 phones lining the inside of your jacket when you open it. You want to buy a phone?
Hey, Flory.
What song did we say earlier would fit somebody flashing someone?
Oh, damn.
Club to Death by Rob Dugan. That's that one from The Matrix, though.
It was something like you want to see it all. What is it with in Matrix 2 and 3? They started having these wild sex parties and shit.
Because it's biblical, man. With like the tribal drums.
Yeah, everybody got their titties out.
We should do more of that. There should be more of that in society.
Yeah.
I went to Burning Man. Burning Man was pretty lit. There was
Shout
a lot
out.
of titties out there.
Just giving myself work to do, that's all.
Justin's earning that 3 cents, boy.
That's right.
Yeet.
When you think about it, that's 1 cent a piece for us.
I still want to figure out what that one thing is. It's the meme that's like the wah 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 yee. Like for the fucking cartoon dinosaurs.
What?
I don't know what that's
I guess
from.
I don't know that.
I need a source on it. I need to find out.
Isn't there like a thing on? It's not Google now, but it's maybe it is. There's a way you can do that where you can go, hey, what's this, and then you do what you just did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want them getting my voice blueprint like that. I know they're stealing it from me anyway.
And then they use that to fake call somebody, and it's like, hey, this is Ross. Call me back.
Yee.
Oh, it's always better when Ross is here. For real.
Saw 3 more.
Oh hell yeah! So do you know that the show at Happy Times that we're doing at the end of the month
May 31st.
that I'm hosting it?
You're hosting it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude! That's gonna
Yeah,
be
Justin's
sick.
gonna host, and I'm gonna be.
I offered to
comic.
him because I was like, dude, you need your chance to get up there, and
Yeah.
he's always saying, oh, I don't want to host and then also be the Lil Eric on stage. So
Speaking of, we have a show coming up May 31st at Benji's Cafe, and your boy
And
is
it's at Happy Times, not at Benji's Cafe.
at Happy Times, not Benji's
Yeah, Fappy
Cafe.
Times.
Sorry, we're at Fappy Times. We're fapping away with me headlining the
shout out
event.
Sprinkles making the same joke that I did about happy endings. I was like, oh.
Shout out to the mayor coming out and then us talking about 9/11, the first one.
Hey, can we cut that whole part out and then redo it? Can we just?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
And go.
We have a show at Happy Times, and your boy's headlining, and Justin is hosting, and Corey is doing a spot.
May 31st.
Hey. Wait, why did we have to redo it?
Because he called it Benji's Cafe.
Oh, I'm definitely leaving that in there.
Flinks.
Flicks, you'll be a floater.
Oh.
Flock on flood. I'm just trashing in the ash can. Remember, kids, when you need to ash, do it directly into a plastic bag.
It's so funny that they have mental patients make ashtrays.
Why is that?
Yeah. They have mental patients make ashtrays.
No, I'm saying, why is it funny?
Because it's funny. 'Cause, I mean, what mental patient doesn't smoke?
Oh. Okay.
What prisoner doesn't drive?
Yeah.
Wait. Because they make license plates.
No, I got you.
Oh.
True.
Oh, God.
Or they go to Sing Sing, where they make board games. That's a Phantom of the Paradise
Ooh.
reference.
Flurry.
What the fuck is that?
It's a good movie.
Phantom with the Flareadice.
It's like a 70s glam rock fucking Phantom of the Opera kind of, and it's like that fused with Faust a little bit.
Huh.
It's got this sick ass main character, the Phantom. He's got a cool looking like owl helmet that looks like it's been like made out of a motorcycle helmet, and it's cool because it's like a theater costume prop that he just kind of finds to hide his mangled face. He gets his head caught in a record press, and
What? Wait, what are we talking about?
the Phantom of the Paradise.
Oh.
It was also made by Brian De Palma, who would later go on to make Scarface.
Yeah, I know that name. He did,
Suspiria.
yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of. Did
As
you
a
know
matter of
King
fact-
Gizzard did a fucking... Sorry, go ahead.
The lady from Suspiria, Jessica Harper, is
Snizzard.
in Phantom of the Paradise.
Nice.
Yeah, and she's not a very good singer, but she has several musical.
Somewhere, I don't know if it was in Australia or the UK or whatever, or Britain or whatever, but they did like a live Suspiria showing or whatever, and King Gizzard did the music for it
That's-
during the movie.
That is fucking cool.
They released it somewhere, but it's like a bootleg right now.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's pretty cool.
I would love to see something like that. I know that they occasionally do like, they'll have the London Philharmonic will come out and play Star Wars or whatever.
Yeah.
but-
Well, let's hear. How about this? What's your favorite old horror movie and your favorite new horror movie?
Ooh.
New being like post 2000.
Damn. So favorite old horror movie, I would probably have to say, oof. This is tough because
I don't want y'all saying I changed mine if it's the same. By the way,
I really like the original Nosferatu. I think that the German expressionist vibe is really neat. That's probably the oldest.
It's creepy as fuck.
It is creepy as fuck. There's so many like even today, like it works today. There's so many like images that are just like deeply unsettling, and they really fucking linger. Which is like, so many movies these days they do the cut. They don't leave anything
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's why I like A24 movies. A24 movies
Hereditary.
let you feel the suspense.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Hereditary, dude. Whoa.
But I love The Thing. I don't know that you can really classify The Thing as like an old horror movie. I know it's only like 40 years old, but I love that a lot.
There's like 3 different versions of it too, but yeah, the original John Carpenter.
I think Francis Ford Coppola's version of Dracula is really neat too, with Gary Oldman. There's a lot of really good stuff
Damn, you're
in
making
that.
me look like a tard when I'm going to say mine.
He's gonna say Reinfeld or Renfeld or whatever the fuck.
No.
My favorite new horror movie is probably Hereditary because I'm a grown ass man, and that movie,
Fucks with you.
I couldn't be. I was uncomfortable in dark rooms by myself at 27
Trigger
years old
warning for
watching
those
it.
of you who get really fucked up by Hereditary. That
What about
Oh, yeah.
Midsummer?
Midsommar was good, but it was
I didn't care for
was-
Midsummer that much.
it was too.
Everybody was trying to tell me it was a rip off of Wicker Man and all that, but
I don't think it was a
Wicker
rip-off.
Man didn't have Florence Pugh.
Yeah, exactly. She's really funny. I think she.
Yeah,
She's
that's
hot
what
as
she
fuck.
is. She's funny.
And she's like frowning through the whole movie, which to me is also really funny.
She
I
reminds
mean,
me of Haley Jones.
the
Think about it.
so the thing with Midsommar is it's really scary, but it's also got this like surrealist sense of
Can't see
humor
your face.
to it, like that kind of kept me disengaged from the story because
Midsummer, like
yeah.
it almost wanted to be like a comedy at parts.
Yeah.
Or like a
well, it was it had comedic timing for a lot of stuff. Like
Yeah.
like the bear shit was really funny, where they're just like observing the bear, and then like I don't know, I really liked the
Dude,
sequence.
when they crushed that little Eric's head with that hammer though, or whatever.
That was great.
They jumped off that thing and they didn't die.
And it deeply unsettled me when like
The way he hit the ground, yeah, that fucked with me.
That was the first big shock in except for the beginning where with her sister.
yeah. Well, that's a horrific image. Her
Yeah.
sister with the fucking hose duct taped to her
Mhm.
mouth, and she looks just terrifying.
It was horrific. Yeah.
The thing that also gets me is the fact that they actually kill pretty much everybody else off screen.
Yeah.
Like you just hear that lady scream. You don't see where that one guy goes until the other dude finds him in the shed, and he's been
Yeah.
blood eagled, and
Yep.
that's a spooky fucking image. And but I mean, again, the guy running out of that fucking house like with his dick covered in period blood is hilarious.
It is
Like
weird.
and the fact that like, you know, they used like that sex magic shit where like his drink is obviously darker than everybody else's because he's got that bitch's
Yeah.
period blood in there. That shit fucking
That was weird. Yeah.
cracked me up, and a lot of the weird trippy like conversations in that movie because everyone's like on drugs. It,
I get
really
what
got
you're saying
me.
now because I was arguing with a buddy RJ about
Okay.
about this, and he's like, "Fucking sucks. It sucks." I was like, "Nah, dude. I mean, I got that shit on Blu-ray. I was simping for it." When
No,
it came out.
I mean I really like it. I think it's really good at kind of like putting you in the female psyche, which is funny given that it's directed by a dude. But like I really felt for Florence Pugh's character in that
Yeah.
movie when she has that big crying scene at the end of it.
Yeah.
Where like all the women of the village are just like joining in with her and like
Mhm.
commiserating in her fucking like just huge breakdown essentially.
Yeah.
You know, she finally has her breaking point, and it was like a really good character moment for her, and I was like really drawn in by that. And the maypole scene was really good too. The music during that
Yeah.
scene was fucking great.
Hell yeah.
I'll fucking, if I'm painting or some shit, I'll pull that up sometimes just to have it on in the background.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
immerse myself in my spooky ass painting session.
Flory.
Dude, forgot everything that happened in that movie.
No,
just
what?
brought
No,
it all
what
back
what's
for
your
him.
favorite old and new horror?
Hereditary would be my newest one. I'll throw a wild card out there, I guess. The Strangers. That movie fucked with me the long way.
That's not that old.
It is an older one,
2005.
though.
No,
2000
I'm saying in my newer
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But since everybody else picked Hereditary, like I want to.
Oh, I didn't
I
pick
was-
Hereditary.
Oh,
Okay.
I
cool.
haven't picked yet. It's not Hereditary.
well,
Hereditary's up there. I
Ross
can see
picked
why y'all would pick
Hereditary.
that.
Ross
Yeah.
picked Hereditary, so I'll say The Strangers.
Okay. What about older? Do you like any older ones? Friday the 13th?
I enjoy like the culture of it.
Yeah, but not sitting and watching it.
Right.
The remake that they did a few years back was really good. Had a lot of titties in it.
Oh, the Friday the 13th remake. You're
Yeah.
talking about Rob Zombie's shit. I didn't see any
no,
of those.
Not that.
That was Halloween.
That was
bro.
Halloween. I don't know.
Rob
who-
Zombie did Friday the 13th as well. He
Huh.
did the Friday the 13th remakes that were like just
It was
way
just one
grittier.
movie.
Oh, okay.
The one I'm talking about. It was probably like
No, it wasn't.
2017 or something like that. I don't know.
I'm certain Rob Zombie.
2009, bro.
That's right. Yeah. Rob Zombie did Halloween 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then bitches sucked.
And then he did
House of a Thousand
I guess
Corpses.
we could talk about those. That's a good one.
Yeah,
and
those
so
are
is
good.
Devil's Rejects.
Those are good recent horror movies.
I would have to say my favorite new one is actually The Witch.
Oh, The Witch is up there for
fucking
me.
hate The Witch.
And I want to throw an alternate one out there because we've talked about Hereditary on a few episodes of this podcast. Another good recent horror movie was Barbarian. I thought Barbarian.
I hadn't seen it yet, but I've heard that it's good.
That one is also has got some pretty funny parts to it, but the pacing of it is really interesting, and it does this this neat narrative kind of progression where things will ramp up and it will get to this boiling point, and then the narrative switches and goes to something completely different, and it all interconnects. But like you're always like, what the fuck is going on? And then like when it all ties together, you're like, dude, this movie is nuts. It was deeply enjoyable.
Go ahead.
Speaking of horror movies, your old man's horror movie leaked online today, The Pope's Exorcist.
Yeah, shout out my dad, Russell Crowe.
Give us some irony.
Speaking of, my dad actually did direct a horror movie. I don't know how much.
I'm both
I should
very
talk about
surprised
it,
and
'cause
not
he's like-
surprised at all by that.
Yeah, it hasn't released on anything, and I'm gonna make a public statement. I think he should release it because I think for years it's been ready, and he hasn't felt that way. I don't know how he would feel about me airing this, but yeah, it's like it is a slasher movie, and it's like right in line with like the fun of something like a Friday the 13th or a Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh, he needs to let us do it for the pod.
Oh man,
Screen it for the pod.
that would be really cool. I'll try and get in touch with my pops and see if we can do that. I think that would make a great podcast episode. I think it's a good. Again, I'm not even trying to like toot my dad's horn. Like I legit think it's a good movie. Like it's a lot of fun to watch, and
Hell yeah.
it's got that low budget kind of like
Grain
vibe to
to
it.
it.
Yeah. I mean, it was shot in 2004, so like it's definitely of that.
He's been
time
working on this
period,
shit
and-
for 19 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
He actually one of the most recent additions he actually managed to cast Tasha Rain for a scene in the movie.
Who was that?
That's a very famous porn star from like
Oh.
the early 2000s, which is kind of like a neat throwback that he managed to like get such a pull for his horror movie. Is like really neat.
Hell
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since we have all three recorded without anyone else, it feels like.
Yeah, it really has. And a lot of that's due to how turbulent my life has become in the last month and a half. So that's been a lot of fun. But
We're trying to make it work. I
Yeah,
think
we're
we've
getting
got
there.
a couple of episodes lined up.
yeah,
It's gonna be fun.
really looking forward to the Sean Weiss episode. That's going to be.
Hell yeah.
Wait, have we already thrown that out there?
Yes, we have.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. See, this is how fucking in a cave I've been lately.
And my old pick is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Dude, fuck yeah. Good choice.
Yeah, you like that? I've been sitting on that for 25 minutes.
Why is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre your favorite old horror movie?
Well,
Remake was really good, by the way.
the
I'm just gonna
remakes
throw
were
that out there.
amazing, and actually, yeah, I saw. That's why I said old, because like,
That's a series I actually
I
haven't
s-
watched.
oh, the ones with Jessica Biel.
I haven't seen any Texas.
Well, she's
well,
only-
no,
It's just one with
wrong.
her. Yeah.
Wrong. I've seen Texas Chainsaw 2. That's the only one I've seen.
Oh no.
And it's one of my favorite horror movies.
So the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake.
I
that
saw
they
those
did in,
before I saw the original, but the original is a classic.
the original.
Yeah.
So the remake came
But
out in
the
like
remakes are
2003 or 4.
yeah,
2002.
And yeah,
I know about them. I just haven't.
but
I haven't
it's
seen
so
them.
it's so 2002. That's the thing. Like it
Yeah.
feels like you're back in that era.
It's got Arlie.
I didn't
Ermey in
know,
it.
but I'd never seen
don't
a
know who
movie
that
that
is.
had such desperation. Like it literally is why I wrote that book, Tamer Animals. It's very
Okay.
like the inspiration for it was that and just a few other things. But like most movies, like even horror movies, like somebody kind of comes out of it okay, or whatever. But like, I just remember like when they thought the sheriff was gonna help, and then spoilers, for a 20-year-old movie, he doesn't because he's in on it, and then the desperation, and they're putting little Eric's on meat hooks and shit, and like it gets worse and worse and worse and worse.
Speaking of Lil Eric,
and I was like, damn, this is brutal.
Speaking of Lil Eric, shout out to me accidentally doxing him on Facebook the other day.
Yeah. And then calling attention to it right now.
That's the joke.
Oh,
No, I wanted to leave that in there. That was the joke.
Hell yeah.
You got to just for all of you guys at
Sound
home.
like the Dune soundtrack.
Ross is wearing a turban right now and is in like tan face.
Yeah, and then
Boom, bam, boom, bam,
I actually legit love that Sardaukar chant in the new Dune movie.
yeah, it
The guy
works. It's sick. Hans Zimmer.
That's Hans Zimmer?
Yeah, he did the score.
Oh wow.
Yep. Hans Zimmer.
I really liked that guy's other movie, Arrival. With
Yeah.
the rock
Pretty-
spaceships.
pretty
and
good.
the octopus.
Arrival was crazy.
Pretty wild. Yeah, it reminded me of Contact, but like on steroids.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what I like is that you see the aliens. And
Yeah.
and they really go to lengths to make them alien and interesting, and they're not like. It's not like a thing with like bug eyes
They
and teeth.
actually-
Are they
They
aliens or are
actually
they
do
higher
a-
beings?
A
though?
thing with like a linguist and everything, and
That is the question, I
Okay,
guess,
Rogan.
of the film. Yeah.
that's what he's always saying. Like, what if aliens are just us, but from
No,
the
in this
future?
movie, have you ever seen Arrival? Like
Yeah,
they're presented almost like gods because they can.
Yeah, they have
send
this like kind of circular, like
it's very possible. I mean,
this nonlinear perception of time, and
right. So
Yeah.
they're pretty much like omnipotent or whatever, and so that's why I said like it could be aliens or it could be like a higher power type deal. I'm not one of those that believe that like, oh man, angels could just have been aliens or whatever.
well, that idea is really fun to play with. I mean, even if it's, regardless of whether or not it's real, that it's fascinating to think that these things flying around in space that we catch videos of. Or
shout out to
whatever
the
they could
Bible
be.
actually saying that angels were fucking horrific.
Yeah, I love that.
The Bible accurate angels. the
Biblically
Yeah.
accurate angels
Yeah.
with fucking wheels with eyes and 16 wings.
yeah, 1,000.
Not afraid.
Sir, this is the most terrifying moment of my life.
It's like the fucking
Hell yeah,
the
sir.
like 1,000 mirrors with like one eye, and then it's just covered in feathers.
That is
Oh,
cool as
yeah,
fuck,
yeah,
though.
it's-
It's like, I don't know. I love the idea of something so otherworldly and unknowable. Touched by a cosmic wisdom that that is momentary and leaves you with like an impact no one else can understand. It's a vibe I really want to be on.
I have a question for you guys as co-hosts.
Okay.
How are we going to respond or react if anybody ever comes on here with a stutter?
Today, Junior.
I don't know. Yeah, I've dealt with people with stutters in the customer service industry for a long time. You just talk to
but
them
like-
like normal.
Yeah, we're high, we're drunk, or
I'm gonna laugh at
whatever.
that little Eric.
Yeah, and we're like trying to get a good story out of them, and with us being inebriated, we're like, oh hey, tell us about how you got your name,
Shout out Jared Nathan from Kill Tony.
and he just beep, 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 beep.
I just told you today to stop doing that.
No. You used to go to school.
My dad. Well,
My dead mama said.
They used to beat me up.
We're like, all right, so Stuttery McGee, is your mom dead? And he's like, wait. We're just sitting there with the fucking party blowers, like, for like,
And we start going.
no, what you see, no. Hell yeah.
It sounds like a fucking military message
Do we
coming
know
over
anybody
in
that
like
talk like that?
Pearl Harbor. Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, don't do that shit to me. I ain't a kid, bro, where you gotta be like, yeah, I heard you, and then repeat the last thing they said.
No, I heard everything you said. You said it was on
See, that's what happened when you ain't here, Ross. We just be fighting.
Yeah.
I'm the piece of the show.
Well, you are Skinny Lebowski.
You are a
so-
piece.
Oh, there we go. I'll take that.
Lenny Skabowski.
Skinny lip.
Hi, I'm Lenny Skabowski, and I was just looking to see if maybe you guys had a.
Wow, you know,
That was my Jewish accent.
I'm
so.
Lenny Skabowski, and
It's too hot in here.
you mind if I light a J?
I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous.
Does the Pope
The-
shit in the woods?
The Ligbaskowski.
Sounds like
you mean the carpet
it's like a-
pissers?
Big Lebowski.
That
Overrated
sounds like-
or underrated or
That sounds like a
accurately rated?
sorority.
It's
I'm
accurately
from
rated.
the Ligmabowskis.
Really? Is it?
Yes, it's because
Isn't it Coen Brothers?
it is Coen
All right.
Brothers. It is cold revered.
Fargo is their best movie, though.
I lo-
Sorry.
I
I
love
fucking hate the Big Lebowski.
I love Fargo, and I love Fargo because
See,
of
he
the
loves
fact.
it. I'm and you don't like it. So let's talk about it.
Okay. I think that The Big Lebowski is appropriately rated because of the fact that it's got a cult following. There's a small group of people that are really nuts about The Big
Does
Lebowski.
that make it a good movie?
It doesn't make it a good movie.
Same with Office Space.
What makes it a good movie is just the fact that it's a character piece and the characters are fucking lunatics. They're amazing lunatics, and they're all just like really fucking interesting people. Now, I mean, does the movie go anywhere? Does it have like a fucking traditional narrative where it's got like a start to finish fucking like no, it doesn't. But the interesting thing is that neither does life. And so it's kind of like real life with just these fucking weirdos
I
in
get
it.
that.
And
I
you,
don't dislike it, and I do laugh at it, but
Yeah.
I'm always just like, what is
I
it that
actively
people
dislike
like
it.
about it so much? All right, Corey, why?
It just sucked. Like that
what
was
sucked about it for you?
everything. I think because it's like with Office Space, everybody hypes it up so much that by the time I get around to watching it, it fails to live to, expectations.
The funny thing is, I feel you on Office Space. I'm not like I don't dislike Office Space, but it's kind of like man.
And I love Mike Judge. Like everything that he's ever done, I've loved it. And so I thought, well, because it was that movie and then the other one, Idiocracy,
was
that I didn't
fucking-
really like that much.
It was funny. I liked it. I saw it when I was 18 though, so I think I was like the target audience for that movie.
I mean, I can see it now being a bit cliche and overplayed, but like I saw Office Space. Like me and my dad used to watch it when it was like new, and I don't know, the irreverence of it, just the fucking like fuck work, like
Yeah.
and the whole like I
The
don't know, like-
relatability of it.
yeah. And they just nailed like just that, not just about work, but just that guy just being like at that place in life. It was very similar in that way to like Groundhog Day,
Yeah.
where the guy's just like, I don't give a fuck, and like that's what I liked about it. But it had some good moments with the neighbor and shit, and like
Yeah, his neighbor's really fucking
mean,
funny.
I think it's a classic, but like I don't hate on y'all for not liking it that much. I just
It's all right if none of us like it, or all of us like it, or one of us likes it. Like, but no, I fucking hate
Dumb and
Office
Dumber.
Space. Dumb and Dumber is amazing.
Dumb and Dumber's fun. I enjoy that one.
yeah.
Dumb and Dumber.
It's not one that I had
You
like.
couldn't have lived through the '90s like we did without seeing it on fucking TNT all the time. And
That and Ace Ventura.
Well,
Yeah.
I always caught Ace Ventura, but
see,
I never
I've seen
caught
that
Dumb and
less. But man, Dumb and Dumber is good. Fucking classic.
Dumber. Yeah, like I said,
What's so
dude.
crazy when you think about it is the first Dumb and Dumber was about them, and then the proper sequel, not the prequel they tried to do.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, but that one is about them interacting with like the regular world, and
Yeah.
it's so it got such like shit reviews by the
It had some
by
funny
the critics.
moments.
bro when he said that shit. Well, she said that shit in Japanese, and Jim Carrey said yeah.
I don't remember.
She
that.
said Lil Eric, but she said it like in a Japanese. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it stood for something else. And Jim Carrey, like she's sitting there talking to Jeff Daniels, and when she says it, Jim Carrey goes, yeah, and then like it just keeps going.
That's fucking great.
That's fucking hilarious.
Man, the original though, like the fucking, there's so many good parts. Like me and my dad used to do sea bass all the time.
Yeah,
Like if I came into a restaurant after him, he'd be like sea bass, You know, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then fucking the cop with the piss, and the
Shout out to what's his name, Harlan, something.
who's that? It's the guy that played Seabass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
He ate the hot food and fucking died from it.
That word in Japanese is like
What? Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they say it a lot.
Yeah.
They're all just like, little Eric. I mean, damn, I can't do both.
Ore watashi wa little Eric
Yeah, exactly. Something
Harlan Williams is that guy's name.
Yeah. Oh man.
Ritiru Eric.
Samsonite.
I was way off.
Merry Christmas.
What?
Fuck you.
Crimbus in July.
You know, am I retarded for thinking that that's something that everybody knows, or that not everybody knows? That remember his name was Lloyd Christmas, her name was Mary, so if they had gotten married, her legal name would have been Merry Christmas.
Oh, I didn't think
And I've
about
never
that.
ever heard anybody talk about it.
Yeah, I think that's just a you thing, my guy.
But
But you brought it up earlier today, and I was like, all right.
But you knew it already, right? Or you were just like, oh, okay.
I never thought about it.
Oh,
No.
okay. Well, that's all I was saying. I didn't know if anybody else had ever thought about it.
Speaking of like those kinds of like really, really subtle observations, I made a really interesting observation about Alien when I saw it like on the big screen
Such a
in
good movie.
2019. Yeah, but there's
Never
a
seen it.
You've never seen it?
Oh, let's do it for the Patreon.
Oh,
no, I've
that-
got them queued up. Like
no,
I
let's
just,
do it on the Patreon.
Yeah, that'd be a good page
we'll watch
episode.
it on a big screen.
I don't want to watch it while I'm fudded. I want to watch it like sober.
That's a
and get
good
the-
fudded movie though.
It's slow enough
It's
that
yeah.
you'll know what's going on, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's not a lot to comprehend. It's slow pace, but it's so good.
It's very streamlined. The story is very much about
Yeah,
what it's about.
It ain't like the second and third. Like all the ones past the second one's a classic, and I get it. James Cameron.
It's the
whatever.
best one.
No,
It's the best one.
no.
I can't be the deciding vote because
Me
I
and
haven't
J.G.
seen it.
Foster used to fight about that shit too. He would say the second's the best one.
It is.
I just like the. I don't know. I like the classic horror vibe.
Well, everybody thinks
Yeah.
The Dark Knight is
But I get it. It's a
better
great
than
movie.
Batman Begins.
Well, I mean, what's
It is.
what's scarier than fucking more aliens?
Batman Begins sucks. Nobody wants to watch that little Eric train kung fu.
I disagree because
and
I
the villain is Scarecrow.
Yeah,
as
that's
somebody who
fucking
lives
lame.
from
Cillian Murphy.
we,
like,
but
he's
we
not
were
scary.
like we were
just wanna
17.
Yeah, what is he gonna do? Sell me beer?
What's he gonna do? Suck my dick?
We were 17 when that movie came
His
out. That
lips.
shit. No, I'm about to defend the fuck out of.
Do you remember
Batman
having
Begins.
to see his penis in 28 Days Later?
Oh yeah, I do.
Like right at the beginning of the movie?
I sure do. It was like the reverse of when you get to see old girl's pussy in Resident Evil when she falls off the
Oh,
table.
dude, fuck yeah.
Me and Jared used to pause it and look at it.
I'm just
Thank you
picturing,
for
like,
bringing
you
me
guys-
back in
I'm
because
just picturing you guys staring at Mila Jovovich's frozen pussy on the screen for like hours. Like that is awesome.
and it's between like the frame rates, so it's
She's
just
talked
like
about it
slightly
before,
blurry.
too.
yeah.
She's talked about it. She
Dude,
knows
she's
like,
not shy. She's fucking awesome.
Yeah, she's
I
pretty
like
cool. Yeah, she likes showing that puss. It's pretty cool. That's
The
cool.
Fifth Element.
This
The
is
Fifth-
cool.
Dude, I had such a crush on Mila Jovovich growing up because I watched The Fifth Element.
I had a crush on Chris Tucker growing up.
It was Bruce Willis.
That
for
explains
me.
a lot.
I had a daddy thing for Bruce
Been in
Willis.
this ass too long. Ruby Round.
Now I might actually get my chance. Be like,
Papa, my man.
I'm your
Come
lover,
on.
remember?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, now I might actually get my chance. I just approached Bruce Willis. I'm like, I'm your lover, remember?
Oh, there we go. He's gonna be like, oh, you, yeah. There's a lot about the 90s I don't remember.
Doesn't he have like a chronic disease now?
Yeah, he's got like Alzheimer's or whatever.
Yeah, that was the joke.
The fucking.
Oh.
No wonder you didn't
I
laugh.
love when they ask him about that Die Hard movie. He's like, well, you know, really looking forward to that egg salad sandwich. Or whatever. He said some shit like that.
Oh, man. That's like when Biden was like, I just want to thank Carol for coming today. And Carol was dead. It's not her real name, but I don't remember what it was.
I love
And he's like, where's Carol? And they're like, she's fucking dead.
Man, fuck Joe Biden, bro. My student loans were not forgiven.
yeah, Buck
Fuck.
Fo Jiden.
Yeah. Buck Fo Jiden, like, from the most liberal person on the pod. Fuck him. I mean, like,
I'm oddly quiet.
No, because like everybody expects me to suck his dick because he's a Democrat, but fuck him.
Yeah, he's a cocksucker. He sucks.
Although it
He's
was
done
very,
nothing good.
it
I
was very
regret my
cute.
vote for him
I did see that he was like sending troops to the Mexican border, but I don't know what the fuck that's about.
It was
because that fucking mass shooter went back through the Mexican border to Mexico.
What mass shooter? Which one?
Yeah, exactly. But there was
Yeah.
one yesterday, and the guy, like, allegedly, everybody believes that it was in Texas, and it was like South Texas, and everybody believes that he just ran on foot back to fucking Mexico.
Oh my God.
Because they don't care when you're going that way.
But it's like so the idea, this is, oh shit, we're gonna have to cut this. But my idea is like they can cross into and out of America so easily, like that's why they're sending more troops there.
yeah.
Why do I have to cut that?
That's just a very
No, dude. I mean, what? It's,
I
It's
don't
a fact people don't like to hear.
yeah.
Yeah.
well, yeah, you're right. Trump 24. No, I'm gonna vote for Trump if he runs as an independent.
USA, 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 USA.
And I and
We're
also
gonna get labeled as a red pod.
Yeah, dude.
Take the red pill, bitches. You're already here.
we've been
Corman
slowly turning you.
This podcast is just an effort to fucking red pill Corey.
Hell yeah, we were doing so good, dude. We've been doing so
We're
good.
talking about the
Hell yeah. Wait till you hear him talk about his neighbors.
I fucking hate my neighbors, dude. I fucking hate my neighbors so much, and they're not my race.
They're lads.
That now,
lads. A couple lads.
Yeah, dude.
that now every time I see another person of that race, I fucking get tense. Like that's to the point that shit is like.
Existential crisis.
Are you
about
saying
this.
that your neighbors are making you racist?
Yes,
Oh,
and I feel
he
so
just-
bad for
He
it.
just said yes. Well,
Corey's like the guy on that video that's like, every time they want me to update my computer, I am rendering something. He's like,
you almost sound like a pedophile being like, they made me one because they keep wearing the swimsuits in front of me.
sounds like a Shane Gillis bit.
It is. Well, it's volleyball, but oh, you didn't even hear my bit from the other night. I did a bit about pedo baseball dad. I'll tell it. I don't give a fuck.
He also talked about sticking a booger in his kid's mouth.
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
I
That
do.
sounds like a gross act right there.
My whole set list was ridiculous.
And they started to lose the crowd, and so
Talked about
Justin
deaf kids.
Justin was like, "Oh, so y'all ain't really fucking with me talking about fucking my kids."
I was like, I talked about my sister saying the N-word. No, she didn't. She said, why are there so many brown people here when we got to Alabama? She was 5. And it was like, I was like, and you got to understand, in my old school, there was one little Eric, and his name was Timmy. So nobody laughing. And I'm just like, "Urgh." And then I was like, and I get it. I mean, my parents are freaking out because I've got kids myself. And then I was like, 2 of them are even mine. And then I was like, don't worry, I only fuck the ones that aren't mine.
And I was fucking dying, dude. I was dying. So on the fucking recording, all you hear is Justin tell that shit. You hear the background noise, and you
Corey,
hear
like,
me.
yeah, because I'm not saying I'm kidding. I'm
Right.
trying to.
You're trying to hook him. Like,
And then I was
it's
like,
fucking,
we're going to baseball. Because I don't know if I'll keep doing this. So I don't give a fuck. It's the pod. They can hear it.
Right.
I was like, I realized that when you have 2 kids in baseball, it's weird because when you have 1 kid, you're just a dad enjoying the game. But when you have 2, you're suddenly a creepy guy that's walking back and forth between the fields like you're trying to figure out which team has the hottest kids. Because that's how I feel. I'm like arms
like-
folded, walking like, okay, what's going on over here?
You're like pacing.
Yes, pacing dad, like a pedo. It's so fucking weird, and it's just
They see you
it's from life.
salivating.
Yeah.
And they're like,
I thought it was a pretty funny bit, but it wasn't the nobody. I mean, well, we haven't
you're
told
excited.
You the
You're
story.
excited for the Grand Slam, but they think you're excited for something else.
Dude. I didn't really have their attention at that time. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Grand slamming that ass.
You could say like I'm excited for the grand slam, but they think I want a different grand slam.
Yeah.
I'm not talking the breakfast from Denny's.
I'm
That
going to get
shit
the second
rocks.
base.
The fucking grand slam from Denny's rocks.
It does. Well, Denny's doesn't really rock, but no.
Denny's used to
Their
rock.
Hold on.
Denny's
What's the Waffle
nachos are
House
one of the
version of that?
best.
Waffle House.
Yeah, what's the Waffle House version of the
Omelet
Grand...
House?
No, the Grand Slam,
Oh,
like that.
Oh, the
meal.
All-Star meal.
That's it. That's the shit.
The All-Star meal, yeah, that's the shit.
Yo, I would go get that right now.
Dead
I would
ass.
too if I wasn't a little broke ass.
We'll have to do that in the future. We'll go to a Waffle House.
Yeah, for the pod.
And I'll set up the Zoom mic. I'll set up the snowball on the table, and we'll just talk.
We'll
while we're
review. We'll review fucking.
You'll hear
Waffle
our
House food.
reactions to all the fights.
Yeah,
And those little Erics working there aren't going to give a shit.
dude, I want to go to one of those Waffle Houses that's run
I
entirely
don't
by
even need
crackheads.
a power source for that. I just got to pop in the mic, and we're good.
I saw there was like a Hardee's on TikTok that like all of the employees were crackheads. Everyone's just like uncomfortably standing around the restaurant, and the customers are like, "Hey, are you guys gonna make the food?"
Have you seen that video with that little Eric that dozed off making a sandwich at Subway for the customer?
Hell yeah! Dude.
And the guy's like, yeah, wait the fuck up and make my sandwich.
That's my mayo you touching.
Yeah.
I love whenever
Be drooling on my sandwich, you dumb motherfucker.
they're always like very uncomfortable.
He's white.
But I love the videos of people going into like gas stations and the gas station clerk is like tripping on fucking meth,
Oh, yeah.
and it's always like they're like falling asleep there, and the customer's always concerned like, oh god, oh no, you need to call the police, baby, you need to call the police.
That
Hell
brings me
yeah.
back to my story about being cornered by the owner of Jake's Bar and Grill.
That was like 45 minutes ago.
Yep.
Give me your bananas.
He said,
It's 7:37.
he said,
It's all good.
he's not Saudi, Arabic.
What's that? Oh,
What? Wait. All right. Okay.
Oh, I thought he said 747. And then I was like, Twin Towers. Aha.
No, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, I got it now. So anyway, he was telling me how shitty the hotel industry is right now, how there's like nothing, and I'm like, yeah, I try to stay at a hotel when I felt like fucking pressured. I was like, yeah, I try to stay at a hotel when I travel. And he's like, you don't do the Airbnb, and like fucking ask me all these questions.
Look at my burp. Oh, it's gone.
No, it's right there.
No, that was me laughing. It was like right in there. It doesn't. None of this matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is working very well though. Inside baseball.
yeah.
Dude,
That's the baseball.
this is the worst ADHD podcast of all time.
For
How many people have told you that, like, bro, y'all can't stay on a topic to save y'all's life?
There were people that really enjoyed the Shorty interview because we managed to kind of stick to something.
I hate to say this, but I think it felt more streamlined, especially on Spotify, because the mics were fucked up and you could only really hear you. So it was just like an interview, straight
Yeah.
up. And, I mean, that's just that simple.
They still had
Or
to
they
hear
just only like Corey.
They still had to hear my shitty Sacagawea joke.
No, it wasn't
Dude.
shitty. I have
That
to tell you
popped
that
me.
shit was so
I've
funny.
watched so
that it's
I've
funnier
watched
than you
it.
think. I didn't laugh at the time because I was terrified.
We were
of hurting his
doing
feelings,
we
but
were doing a watch along, and we were like going to react to it, and fucking we got to that part, and I lost my shit, and then we stopped and called Allison in there,
Yeah.
because like the guy fucking fires, he no sells it at first,
He goes,
And-
4-year-olds do better than that.
Yeah,
and I was
he
thinking,
fi-
no,
he-
the fuck they don't.
No, and then he comes back and he tries to say the word again, and he accidentally says Sacagawea, like, and he starts laughing, and like,
Yeah.
dude, and then he tries to calm himself down from laughing. That
does.
shit was legendary, my guy. That shit
didn't
fucking,
notice that.
dude.
Oh, that makes
Bro,
me feel
it
so
was
much
so
better.
quick. Is that where Sacagawea comes in the night and takes your legs? Like,
He was like,
that's
no,
the funniest
come on,
thing
man.
you've ever said, I think.
That
It
he
has
was
to be.
like, oh, that's the best you can come up with. 4-year-olds can come up with better than that. And then he goes, no, I was born with And then he stops and like kind of laughs and then says it the right way.
Yeah,
again.
he did that face like this motherfucker. He really did. It was way better than you thought it was, dude.
Well, thanks,
I didn't have the
Shorty.
balls to fuck you. Wait, him or me?
Well, thanks, Shorty, for laughing.
Oh.
But thank you for bringing it to light.
You're
you
calling
know?
me Shorty.
No. Although you might as well be my little Shorty.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I
shit.
might be.
Go shorty, it's,
Your birthday. We gon' party like it's
Boom,
your
boom.
birthday. Shout out
Boom,
50
boom.
Cent. Give us some money.
Bum, bum. Give
I
us
like
some
the way
money.
Ross is looking at us in this picture. So affectionately.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm like a loving daughter.
Yeah. And we're the
What
two
a,
gay
what
dads.
A great choice of words.
We're your dads, so like we're just talking to the principal via Zoom.
Dude, you do have a comedy brain for sure. Like, I'm just gonna say it. Like, you do, because you said I'm like a loving daughter. Like that. It was like perfect choice of words. It's so fucking funny.
That's what I look
Yeah,
like. Right
like
there.
it.
It's very sentimental, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Ooh,
A whole future of college dicks ahead of me.
with that bushy tail.
Exactly. It's an anal device.
I'm
sorry.
A putt blug
I saw a little Eric at Dollar General that was wearing a tail.
out of its butt plug.
Yeah. And it was going through his pants out.
Through the pants out.
Yeah.
No.
Did
Dead
you yank
ass.
it?
Did you get their phone number? Get them on the
No,
pod.
I was scared.
You got to do the.
Let's just go find like a flirt.
Speaking of which, Josh Peck.
Why don't we just like interview like homeless people and shit?
Let's interview a homeless person.
Yeah, I'd be like, "What's up, dude?"
I want, you know what I mean? I just be out here doing it. Hey,
I'm
y'all
about to
got
start-
a dollar?
I'm only
See,
partly kidding. Like,
Ross hasn't lived here long enough to get this, but every time you encounter a homeless person like in the wild here in Dothan, it's always, man, I'm about to start my job at Farley Nuclear Plant. And, like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to just get some gas money to get over there. And like, so that's the
Yeah.
bit. The
'Cause it's-
at Farley
it's just-
Nuclear Plant.
it's just it makes just enough sense where you're like, "Oh hell yeah, dude."
I can get behind that.
That's like going to New York and
Now here's
being
your
like,
cook, bunny.
Yeah.
I got a job at Grand Central.
Hey
not
Corey,
Grand Central.
did you know I did stand up in New York? Did you know that?
No way.
Did you know that I did stand up in
I bet-
Buffalo, New York?
I bet you didn't do that shit in Georgia though.
Oh,
I bet
actually,
you
I
did.
did.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
ATL baby.
It's never been brought up before.
Yeah, but I bet you never did the laughing skull.
I did.
What the fuck?
What?
Did somebody say Nashville? Yeah, I did that too.
What about fucking dude?
Blah blah.
I ain't
blah,
seen you in Daleville
blah. I'm
before,
finna
have I?
go. Oh shit!
Yeah, I was about to say I've only done comedy in Dothan, but I
I'm gonna
realize
be
I've been
doing-
in Daleville and I've been
Ozark, bro.
Bro,
You're a
I'm gonna-
Rolling Stone.
I'm gonna try to do Columbus, Ohio when I have to go up there for work.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Funny bone.
Just do that shit that Bear does, and just
There's a day
fucking-
that I may have to go, and Dave Attell's gonna be there. Ooh-wee. And I would just go to the show. I would just buy a ticket, go to that show.
hell
Do
yeah.
you fuck
funny.
with Dave Attell, Corey?
Not really, no.
Have you seen his like sets?
Yeah. It's just not. It reminds me a lot of Colin Quinn, and I don't really like Colin Quinn. See,
Yeah.
I'm a big SNL guy, so like that New York Bronx type.
Yeah,
Style,
bitching
I
about
don't-
stuff kind of. Like,
Yeah, that doesn't really slap with me that much.
I wouldn't say he's one of my favorites, but I enjoy his stuff. I think he's kind of fun. I mean, he's pretty funny. I saw a special he did where he just went. He had a little shitty flip camera. Did you see that shit?
No.
He walked up on stage at every show. He didn't have the budget for somebody to film him, so he held a thing himself, and then
Giggity.
he handed a camera to an audience member, and so the special it was put up of like 3 or 4 different shows that he did, and it's the footage that is taken from the crowd or whatever.
Oh, that's neat.
yeah,
It's a found footage comedy special.
There we go.
yeah. It's
You know, maybe it'd be a good idea for me to do a character. Get up there. I'm a guy from the Bronx now. I'm gonna start bitching about stuff. I'm basically Mario.
you should.
I need a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese.
I need me a nice bacon, egg, and
You
cheese.
probably
What
be
was that
killing
shit that
just
you
being
made?
Absurd.
Go down to the bodega, get you a chopped cheese.
A chopped cheese, bitch. You was making a cheeseburger and then fucking lettuce wraps.
They delicious. They're delicious.
Flop,
you know
please.
what? I decided to ditch the lettuce wraps. I went full hoagie. It was wonderful.
Did you put mayo on that hoagie?
I toasted my fucking hoagie with that mayo, bitch.
Yeah, buddy.
Hosted my togi.
Dude, I gotta say, toasting your buns with mayo is the fucking shit. Do that.
I'm laughing at so many things right now.
Toasted your buns.
It's really an honor to be here hosting at Matogi.
This is fun. I'm glad we did this.
Me too.
We almost didn't. Or we did.
We did it.
We did it. Bro, this is our longest episode ever.
Yeah.
Well, good.
That's what we'll call it. Our longest episode ever so far.
There we go.
And then we just record
Just
us
one-
all sleeping one night. Like,
All
Well,
you hear
that-
is my sleep apnea kicking in.
all you hear is me fapping in the background.
Just-
That just sound like a dog scratching its ear.
Oh no, that I just smacked myself a few times.
Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen Ross the video?
Don't get it twisted. This rap shit
I'm asking a question and it's just playing out. Have you ever seen the fucking cartoon that was Princess
on
the
your
dog?
own? X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock. Open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop-up and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the motherfucker wonder if we did.
All you hear is
Damn right, and I do it again. I am like, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how
Reminds me
many
of the dogs
times I
just
break bread with a break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a life day. I'm giving